You're watching a presentation of the 2024 NJCAA Division I Softball World Series, live from Chocolaco Park, field number 4 in Oxford, Alabama. Thanks so much for being with us. Zach Letson, our entire Turbo Sports crew here with you. It's a matchup in the winner's bracket between the 2-seed Indian River State and the 7-seed Galveston. Folks, a transfer out of BYU. And a 5-pitch walk to get the game started. Harrowig heads down with the free pass, who won her 33rd game of the season in that 2-0 win. Monroe pops it up on the infield, and Portanova makes the catch at shortstop for the first out. 80 RBIs for the 3-hitter, who drills this deep out towards left center, and a catch running a long way. Murillo grabs it. 2-2, liner into center, and it drops right in front of Murillo. Galveston strikes first on the RBI single from Brooklyn Spencer. The Whitecaps, who trailed for so much of the game against Walter State, they strike first and are unscored on Jada Girigori. Liner, and it'll be handled there on the right side of the infield. Smith steps on the bag to end the inning. Then leads it off for Indian River. Adriana Patterson, Presley Smith also due up in the inning. Bunt laid down, and the speed from Patterson wins her the race to first. Cassidy Patterson with a bunt single. Pioneers looking to answer right back. Here's Adriana Portanova, and a stolen base. One pitch in. Why waste any time? 4-0 with a 1 even ERA. 18 strikeouts. Slapped the other way, caught there, going for the double play and back in safe. Hauser makes the catch at third. Fielder going after the rise ball, got a hold of it out towards left and down for a hit. Patterson had to wait on it, so she stays at second. Trying to tie it up or even give the Pioneers the lead. And ball 4. Todd wins the marathon and the long at bat. Indian River loads them up for. Hit on the ground and through. Past a dive at shortstop. Indian River ties the game up at 1 on the RBI single from Maddox Thomas. She scores Patterson from third, everyone up a base. Conference tournament for Indian River. And she gets hit on the hands. That's going to force home another Pioneers run. And the River has its first lead of this one, 2-1 in the winner's bracket game. Gory. And she strikes out. Big bases loaded strikeout recorded by Johnston. And 1 out closer to escaping further trouble. Only needs 1 more out. Bases full of Pioneers. This one blooped on the infield and caught at first. Inning over. And Johnston hit over to second. Santoyo makes the play to first. Out number 1 in the second. 381 as a freshman, 340 this season with 49 RBIs. Cut on and missed, and Grigori gets the strikeout. Lined and caught right at second. 1 pitch to Griffith, and Smith just had to move her glove up. For Indian River, they did leave the bases loaded in the first, but dropped down by Phipps. Fielded and thrown over to first in time. 1 single attempt not executed. 62nd game for her this season. Slapped. That'll find its way down. Patterson keeps finding ways on base, and she's into second. Lightning speed for number 1. Jenna Johnston ready with a 3-2. Popped up in shallow left field again, and this time it's caught by Monroe. Grounded and through for a base hit. Around third, Patterson will score easily. Heading to second is Smith. She's in there standing up. And Indian River State has a 3-1 lead. Here in the first 2 innings. Maybe not done yet, Todd. As there goes Smith to third. Throw, and the tag not in time. Presley Smith. She catches Galveston off guard. And then stole third base. Payoff pitch. Todd up the middle and through, base hit. The Pioneers out of their lead. Indian River up 4-1 here in the bottom of the seconds. Cambry Todd drives in another. Popped it up. This one will stay on the infield, and making an underhanded catch at second base. Gonzalez ends the frame. It's not before 2 more coming to score. 2 in the first for Indian River, 2 more in the second. Where's the top of the NJCAA in walks. Goes down looking that time. Jana Grigori freezes her at the plate. And a strikeout. Go far for Galveston, down by 3. 1-2. Cut on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jana Grigori to start the top of the third. 1 more, and she'll have 20. Grounded into right field for a base hit. It was hit shallow enough where Gendron tried making the out at first. Doesn't get any less impressive the more you say it. 1-0 is in the dirt, and this will allow Herrawig to scamper down to second. Rather, Monroe down to second. April swinging on the 3-1. Over to short, inning over. It's another scoreless frame for Jana Grigori. She works around a 2-out single and gets back to the dugout, maintaining the 4-1 lead. The number 2 team in the country, up by 3. Almost a 300 hitter this regular season and a 2.50 ERA in the circle. Grounds it here into second, and she'll beat it out. One of the best qualities of this Indian River team is the speed they have. And Ciara Gendron on base for a second time today. Struck out swinging her first time up. Indian River sent 8 to the plate in the first. Bunt on the infield, and she'll beat it out. Lined out to first to end the first inning her last time up. Gets the bunt down to third. This time Galveston finally gets the out. Lake on Monday night. Bunt drop down, a safety squeeze play. Throw is not in time. Indian River just does the small ball right. And it's the 9-hitter Sarah Phipps that lays down the safety squeeze. And Indian River steals a run. They've got a 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the third. An unorthodox double in the second for Patterson. Drops down the bunt again. They're going to have no chance of getting Cassidy Patterson. She's got a bow for her dugout. Has lined out twice today. And this time she'll find some grass in left field. A base hit, 1 run in. The second one won't score, out by a few steps. Swinging first pitch. There's another base hit, this time into right field. 1 run scores. Patterson is in. Portanova stops at third. And it's 7-1. up with 2 on, 2 out, behind 0-1 on Jenna Johnston. They throw down to third to make sure that there's no double steal attempted, and so line back into center field, another base hit for Indian River. They've got another run home. It's 8-1 Pioneers. The single from Cambry Todd, and she ends up in scoring position. Thomas chops it over towards first. She'll go for the tag, and it's applied. So Galveston prevents any further run scoring. Impressive in its own right. This is drilled into left center, and it'll get down. First pitch at the top of the third. It'll be extra bases for Brooklyn Spencer. 2 for 2 today with a double and a single. Wasting no time and finding. Drilled over to short. Nice job to stab it by Portanova, and she makes the throw in time. (6-3) ground out. Ground ball towards short. Another great play by Portanova, who extends her glove out there, robbing Hauser of the single and getting the second out. Stationary since. Over towards first. Smith out to grab it, and she steps on the bag. Inning over. And so Indian River works around first 3 innings. It'll mean more runs. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the third. This is a chopper on the infield, and well played by Hauser at third base. Getting the first out for the White. And it's a 5-pitch walk for Jana Grigori. So she's on. Pioneers, who have now stolen over 270 this year. Bunt laid down, and a good one. Throw to first. And just we're at second. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it gets by. Grigori will go into third and stop there. Phipps on with a 2-out walk. And a nightmare for the opposition if she can get on base. Strike 1. The left fielder. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And look out. Nearly hits Patterson. And a throw to the plate is not in time. A wild pitch brings home run number 9 for Indian River. They've taken full control of this winner's bracket game. Slaps it. Fair. No play. Unbelievable. She just keeps on doing it. Nova. A 10-1 lead. Patterson heads down to second with her second stolen base of the game. Another RBI for Patterson, her 11th. One, two, cut on and missed. Give Grigori another one in as many days. Swing and a miss. That's back-to-back Ks for Grigori to start the 5th. Trying to end this game with an exclamation point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Herrawig. And the pitch. Ground ball towards first. The toss to Grigori in time, and that'll do it. Indian River on into the winner's bracket. They'll stay and move on tomorrow. They're 2-0 in this tournament, and they run rule. And they move on in the winner's bracket to Signature Field tomorrow for Galveston. They'll match up with their region rivals tonight at 7 o'clock an elimination game against the 12th seed San Jacinto. Again, coming up in just moments, here we'll have an elimination game between Odessa, the 13th seed, and